Yeah, definitely.
Stupid toad.
So we'll
hit it in the head with a hammer.
Well, it scared me.
I feel like we should ask Malara here. I mean, do you have a place in like an inn or something in the city that you want to go back to? Because you're not exactly. I don't want to shun you out, but I can't speak for you.
I have a place to go to. Don't worry about me. If you want me to camp with you, I'm more than happy to.
I mean, we can use the better eyes, and you've already got a good pair. So I mean,
eyes.
Yeah, that's exactly where you were looking, Garrett.
Got him.
So, at this point, you guys are walking out of the catacombs back the way you came, correct?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys make your way out of the catacombs into the, back onto the surface of the island, and thus make your way out into Dragonix proper. And at this point, since you guys have basically traversed the whole island, pretty much, I'm going to go ahead and just show you the whole map of the place.
Yay!
Hey, Dragonix.
Oh. I got a stronger response than I thought it would.
So,
That sounds familiar.
yes, I'm sure it does, since you drew it.
Map.
This is the map of Dragonix.
It's the map. It's the map. It's the map.
Drawn by Snicket. So you guys, the fight that you had with the zombies and stuff was about here-ish on Kellen. Eris Island is way over here. The inn you're staying at, the Breath of Vomit, is like here.
Oh wow.
Yeah. You walked, like I said, you walked across the whole damn city to get there. You've got about an hour's walk back to the tavern. Also, this is that religious district I mentioned you walking through before.
With the subtle name of God's Court.
Yes, the religious folks
No
always.
clues there.
Is there a Temple of Pamplos on the way back?
From what you gather while walking through, you see temples to gods and goddesses that you have never even heard of, so you presume there's a Temple of Pamplos somewhere.
Okay. I'll look for it later on.
Okay. Does anyone want to do anything in particular on your way back to the tavern?
Well, I mean, if we have time, I was going to stop by a temple real quick and then head back to bed later.
I thought we were gonna camp out.
Yeah, we need to
We were gonna camp out near the thing so we could keep an eye out for things.
Yeah.
And more things.
I forgot.
Fangs and stuff.
Lauren, don't forget, you're 65.
Oh yeah, right. I need to go find a priest. Preferably several.
So, okay.
I totally forgot.
So here's a plan. If Zarin wants to go to the temple, Norin probably wants to go to a temple to get the restoration. We can send Bree to find Gax. Then Malar and Garrett can stay behind and see if anything goes on.
Is that hard? Does your creepy-ass, terrifying shield say what kind of god I need to find for this?
What? That is a rude thing to say.
You hear a voice in your head, agreed.
Look, it's not talking to me, it's only talking to you.
So, my son, how
I'm
did you
really
get
not
these
smart.
years of age? Certainly
No, my friend walked a tool. My friend said to be Lara fucking Croft.
You've got a cool ass shield.
Would it be like Time God, or what are you thinking? Shield. I didn't learn your name. I'm gonna call you Shield until I've got a better one.
That is not her name.
Roman Reigns?
Her name is Morim. Alright, so I guess I'll ask the shield. Does it matter what kind of priest he needs?
One of a... Not particularly, as long as they're capable of performing restoration magic.
Okay, thank you. You've been quite helpful. I look back at Norin, just like with a very snarky look.
Hey, your shield turned me into a middle-aged dude.
Well,
It and I have a complaint to file.
okay, like
It's a pansy.
I woke it up. It made you old. Mistakes were made. We move on.
Okay, so where am I going?
Alright, well, let's just follow me. And so,
John,
Alora,
you do figure that priests at the Temple of Pompos are likely to be able to help them out, and because you're a cleric of Pompos yourself, you expect they might be ask less financially from you than other temples.
I hope so, because I am Baroque.
I'm not. I'm gonna follow Zarn, and then as we're walking along, like, just once, when we're coming up to, like, a thing, I'm gonna mage hand and just, like, nick the back of his ankle.
Whose ankle, John?
Yeah.
Like in attempt to trip him?
Just to be a dick. More like when you're walking behind your buddy,
You're supposed to be trying to be nice.
Now you wonder why
Dexterity.
Dax wants to leave.
What am I rolling?
Dexterity? You feel the trip attempted, and it sort of, your foot gets picked off the ground a bit, but you manage to step back down without too much issue.
Did I notice this?
Okay.
Yes. Roll perception.
Shit, I forgot mage hand was totally visible.
Yep, mage hand is totally visible.
Was it?
Yeah, you saw it.
Okay, and I'm gonna say to Lauren, I thought you were supposed to be trying to be nice.
And the top of the screen.
You like promise
Darn,
your
we'll remember
sword God
I
that?
didn't promise her to be nice. I promised to be kind.
Well,
I'm allowed to be a
it's not
jerk and be kind. Bullshit, it's not.
You need to work on your definition of
That
kind,
reaction is
Lauren.
perfect.
He has a possessed shield. Are we forgetting the banshee living in his shield?
It's fine.
I disagree.
Maybe if you're nice to the banshee in the shield will be nice to you.
It has not given me a reason to do that.
You can try it.
Fine. I'm going to assume that if I turn into a slightly older man somehow by going to this priest, that it's just being a jerk at this point. But assuming it's telling the truth, I'm probably fine with it.
You're gonna be a really grumpy old man.
I'm already is.
No, he's gonna be worse.
Okay, so eventually, through the banter, you guys travel south. You guys travel south on God's Court, which is away from the direction you need to go to get back home, but it is definitely towards the temple.
I'm just gonna head off to the inn.
Okay, Bree's going to the inn. Okay, so Bree's just making her way back to the tavern. The rest of you go south in God's Court, getting just to the coast, actually, the southern coast, facing the ocean. And there you see a decent-sized temple. It's not the biggest or most ornate you've seen on the island, but it seems decent-sized, and it's pretty much right on the water. It is a largish building in a light blue stone. You're not sure what kind of stone, it's just light blue, with a couple of spires in the front, and the symbol of the waves in a very clearly embossed above the door, marking it as a temple of Pamplos.
Hey, Zach, that looks like the marker you should... Oh, I'm sorry.
Alright, so I'll walk in and try to find a priest.
Okay. You open the doors and you do see a few people wandering around wearing the robes of acolytes. You do notice that here you see one of them is a dragonborn, the other one is a minotaur.
Ooh, I go to the Minotaur.
Okay. And say what?
I'm gonna say, my name is Zarn. I am a cleric of Pamplos. I come to you looking for aid. We were in an altercation before, and my friend was affected by some spell that caused some premature aging, and he's just being so annoying. So if you could just fix it,
The
great.
minotaur.
Yes, just some random ass fucking spell.
She looks at you and bows her head. I will find an elder who can assist you. Give me a moment, please. You said your name was Zorn?
Yes.
Very well. It is nice to meet you. Thank you very
Nice to
much.
meet you as well.
And she finds robes sort of flowing around her as she makes her way into the back, sort of a door off in the back corner. Inside this place, you see there's a couple of pools of water on the side and a small fountain in the middle. And that appears to be the entirety of the decoration here. Otherwise, it's a lot of empty space other than just the water. After a few minutes, probably 5 or 6, the same door opens back up, and you see the female minotaur in the sort of pale white robe walk out, and following behind her is an older, very gray male minotaur who's definitely leaner than you expected probably used to be, but very tall. He walks over to you after the woman gestures towards you. How can I help you, fellow servant of Pamplos?
I come here with
a friend who is in need.
Acquaintance. And he does need some help. He was hit by a spell that seemed to make him age more, and we were wondering if there's anything you knew that you could help him.
I can assist with this.
Thank you.
I would require some form of material compensation. The spell requires materials, as it were. I will
I need a manticore tusk, a small rhino horn, and this medal of Corella Leviathan.
I have no need for those things. Keep them.
How about a big pile of gold? And he's just gonna hold up like a handful of gold. Would that help?
That is more useful, thank you.
I like you.
There you go.
Just a moment. As you are a fellow worshipper, Jean, yes?
Yes.
Did I hear your name correctly? Good. I will require only 40 gold, rather than the standard 100.
Will you take 4 gold?
I'm gonna take 40 gold out of my bag and just hand it to him.
Thank you very much. Please.
Thank you.
And then he steps forward to you, Norin, and he produces, out of a pocket of his robe, sort of a fine sparkling dust that he takes, and he gestures at the fountain, and a small stream of water comes over and splashes into his hand where the dust is, creating sort of a almost sparkling mud, as it were, which he then wipes across your brow like graffiti style. And then he places both hands on your shoulders, and he prays for 3 or 4 seconds, and then you feel a bit of relief wash over you, and the rest of you see a brief glow